gets the ticket or who get whatever position. So when we begin to advocate to the stakeholders, the boards, the leadership, trustees of the political parties, to bring more women into decision-making space beyond women leader, like she said, then we've been able to cross an hurdle. Women begin to have a voice in determining who and who gets this position. Then they can be able to push for their own persons or other women to emerge. And then also INEC. We have a new electoral act. Before this act came into law, it went through several processes, bill passing through the House. When the bill was being prepared, I think if more strategic advocacy was done to INEC. Now, if INEC have it in their act or in the policies that political parties must honor the 35% affirmative action, and so the list of persons or nominees being submitted or sent to INEC must include a minimum of so number of women. If that is embedded in the act, it becomes a mandate that all political parties will have to follow. So in that way, we are intentionally bringing more women into the space. Because when you submit a list to INEC and you have less than the public 25, 35, whatever the electoral act says, it means INEC will not honor it. And so right from the primaries, right from the selection or election or whatever process at the political party, they will ensure that they meet that requirement in order for them to scale through with INEC. And so we're bringing more women into the space in the legislature, we're bringing more women into executive and all of that beyond the narrative of a women leader and all of that. And then also, when we are able to capture these two key institutions, that's political parties and INEC, this will also spread to election campaign teams. We have more women in this place. Like you talked about how women went around canvassing for votes at airports, markets, and all of that. Now, many of them were just doing it probably because they needed to be recognized, or there was one or two benefits that were coming monetarily or whatever, or some promises. But if they held positions, with enough positions within the party, within the presidential council, campaign council, or governorship campaign council, or whatever campaign team, then when it comes to appointments, they can make demand based on what they brought to the table during the campaign. Beyond, because if you check, many of those women that push or that did those canvassing and those campaigning, they don't have enough political